Even hit the little one from this distance. Welcome to the channel. Today we're out on the range and we've got the color case hardened big boy from Henry, and this one is in 357 Magnum. Now this is the carbine model with a 16-inch barrel or 16.5-inch barrel. It's an octagon barrel. You can see the receiver is a beautiful color case hardened. It's got the big loop lever. It's got American walnut stocks. But enough of talking about it. Let's take some shots with it and see how it does. I'm gonna go get it loaded up and I'll be right back. All right, I've got it loaded up with some Blazer brass, just 38 special. Let's see how it does with that. Kind of short stroked it there first. Man, there's no recoil. Huh? Let's load it up again. Let's try those little bitty small ones. Oh yeah. Let's put a headshot on. Try that little small one. Let's go to this other small one over here. Oh, right above it. Got it. Oh, one more. Thought I was out. Guess I miscounted. Alright, let me load it again. See how many I got left. There's 4 more. Shoot these and then I'll go grab some 357 Magnums. Oh, this thing's nice. I'm gonna go grab some 357 Magnums and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I've got it loaded up with 357 Magnums. So we're gonna take a few shots with some of them. They're just some PMC bronze. They're about all I could find right now. So we'll take some of them and see how much different the recoil is with them, because it doesn't hardly have any recoil with the 38 specials. You can notice the difference. Oh yeah, it knocked the little target plumb over. Wow. You can definitely tell the difference with those 357 Magnums over the 38s. Let's run one more tube of them through it. What am I doing? I just dropped that in the top. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. Run a few more of those through it. That's all I had in my pocket. I don't know how many it was, but here we go. Man, this thing hits up, knocked my target apart. Well, there's that. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in recoil with those full power 357s versus the 38 specials, but man, this gun's heavy, it just soaks it up. With those 38 specials, it's like shooting a little 22. All right, we're back at about 50 yards, so let's see if I can hit anything offhand at 50 yards. Got it.
has no recoil.
I told you. Alright, well, if you want to come inside with me, I'm going to run in there. We'll go over the specs of this gun, see what you get when you buy it, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see you inside. Before we go any farther, I want to remind you that if you're enjoying this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. And if you think somebody else will enjoy it, make sure you share it out. That helps a lot. And if you think I've earned it, consider subscribing. Now let's take a closer look at the gun. So like I said, this is the Henry Big Boy Color Case Hardened Carbine. Now this one's in 357 Magnum, which also shoots 38 Special, of course. It's got a 16.5-inch octagon barrel. It's got a buckhorn sight on the rear and a brass bead front sight on the front. It's just a very nice, well-made gun. The unloaded weight on this is just under 7.5 pounds, and the trigger pull on it comes in right at 3.5 pounds. I'll try to show you that here. See, it's clear. See if I can get it in the camera. It's got a very nice trigger on it. It's just very crisp, clean trigger. One more time. And the action on this gun is amazingly smooth. Now these are tube fed, of course, and they load right here through the tube. You just pull a little brass tube out. It's knurled on the end. See, it's got a nice heavy tube with a spring in it. Allows you to load it easily and unload it easily. Now they do not yet offer the Big Boy Color Case Hardens with the side loader. Maybe that's coming, I don't know. Be nice to see that, because I do like the option of having the side load gate. And the carbines have the big loop, and the 20-inch rifles like this have the regular size loop on it. The Color Case Hardened Big Boys are offered in 357 and 38 like this one, 44 mag, 44 special, and a 45 Colt. But Henry does also offer some of their centerfire rifles in Color Case Hardened. They have a 30-30 and a 45-70 if you want something more powerful. The stocks on this gun are a beautiful American walnut. You can see the checkering's very nice on them. And it does have a big thick rubber butt pad, even though for 357-38 it does not need anything. It's such a soft shooter, the weight of this gun. You can see the band is also Color Case Hardened up front. And it does include the sling swivel studs. And the bluing on it is amazing. It's a nice, rich, deep bluing. And if you want it, Henry also sells the Color Case Hardened loop separate if you want to change it to a Color Case Hardened loop also. I don't remember exactly how much that was on their website. The capacity on this one was 7 rounds with 357 Magnums, but I was able to get 9 38 Specials in it. The receiver is drilled and tapped if you want to put a scope on it and do the unthinkable or some kind of optic. Or Skinner Sights does offer a really nice looking peep sight if you want to do away with the buckhorn sight and put a peep sight on it. And I've got a buddy who did a video on putting that sight on a rifle almost identical to this. And I'll link to that in the description below so you can check that out. Now the sights on this were dead on right out of the box. I was able to take it out to 50 yards and hit a 2-inch steel target offhand at 50 yards. So I'd say they're pretty much perfect. Now I will eventually get out and do a group with it and maybe off a bench and see what kind of groups I can get at 100 yards and such with it. But to be honest, I didn't have a lot of 38 or 357 ammo right now, and it's kind of hard to come by, so I'm going to shoot up what little bit I had, all of it right now until I maybe can find some more. So there's that. I put a little over 100 rounds through it, and it was a mix of 357 and of 38s. Now one thing to remember about these carbines is they don't like to be short stroked at all. It kind of locks them up and you kind of have to ram it forward and back. So just make sure you get your lever all the way forward and all the way back on them when you run them. And it took me a few shots with it to get used to it, because this big loop, my hand kind of slipped out of it a few times till I got used to it, and I wasn't running the action all the way. But after that, I got used to it and it was perfectly fine. Now the MSRP on this model is $1,090, but I've seen it way cheaper than that several places. And these are 100% American made. I mean, that's Henry's motto, is made in America or not made at all. And you can definitely tell the quality. Everything about it, from the finish to the way the action works, just everything is quality on this gun. So I have nothing bad at all to say about this, and I really enjoy shooting it. Now, I do want to say a big thank you to Henry for sending this out and letting me do some testing with it, and also to Sports World in Tulsa for doing a transfer for me. But we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.